Running a business is hard. Yeah, that may sound like the most obvious and cliched statement of the decade, but if you're a business owner, this will be your reality as your business grows and you have more to do as a CEO. How do you manage it all? It can sometimes seem impossible to balance all of the executive roles and not waste time micromanaging operations within your company. Do I seriously have to do all of this myself, you may ask? Fortunately, the answer is no. We're all about helping businesses grow profitably, scale, and move into the next phase of their success. If you're looking for consultancy and mentorship that really makes a difference, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Group website, links in the description below. In today's video, we're discussing the hiring of a COO. We'll begin by describing what a COO is and the benefits it can provide your company, and then go on to discuss at what point in your business lifecycle a COO can have the greatest impact, or in other words, the best time to bring one into your team. What is a COO? Traditionally, Chief Operation Officers are a senior executive responsible for managing the day-to-day operations of a company or other institution. In other words, a Chief Operating Officer ranks right below you, the CEO, and makes sure the company runs optimally on a day-to-day basis, allowing you to spend more time on formulating strategies and considering the future of the company without worrying about micromanaging. You may already see some great benefits of hiring one, and there are many that you may not even initially realize. The benefits of hiring a COO. Number 1. Delegation. When your business starts out small, it may be realistic and preferred for you to handle all of the executive functions of the company, which includes overseeing the day-to-day operations of the business. As your business begins to grow, however, you will start to notice the work pile up, and you'll suddenly not have as much time as you initially did. This is where the COO comes in, handling all the operations that you suddenly no longer have time for. This will allow you to focus more of your time on the business as a whole, considering strategies and planning for the future. Number 2. Communication. It's natural that as your team size increases, it can become harder and harder to communicate with everyone. Sometimes a work email just won't cut it. However, as communication becomes more difficult, it can also become more important. An effective use of a COO allows you to pass on information to your employees so that everyone can be operating on the same page. A good COO will understand how to establish an effective communication system and how to break down your information into sizable chunks for your employees to digest. Number 3. Operations will be better managed. When you're struggling between multiple different roles as a CEO, it's natural that the day-to-day operations of your business may struggle and fall behind standards. You simply don't have enough time to treat them the way they should be. By having a dedicated employee to manage operations, he or she can not only ensure they run smoothly, but also begin to optimize and refine them to suit your company. You'll begin to notice that your company workflow should be more efficient, a vast improvement from when you were managing the operations by yourself. Number 4. Your strategy can be executed effectively. In general, the COO is second in command of the company, which means that they report to only one person, you. Therefore, it's well within their duties to carry out any critical projects or long-term strategies that you may have for the company. A great COO will listen and know how to make your dream projects a reality. Additionally, they will often provide a pragmatic angle to your ideas. It can be easy to get swept away in fantastical possibilities when devising a future plan for your company, and so having a grounded persona to bounce your ideas off can be very beneficial to making your special projects feasible. Number 5. The future of your company is more secure. As the COO is second in command of your company, it's natural that they will generally be a worthy successor to the throne. If you have the heir to your company secured early, it can ease the transition when you eventually hand over the reins. A good COO will constantly be listening and learning from you, so that if they're ever given the position of CEO, they'll immediately fit in and know what to do with the company. All of these benefits are great, but timing is everything. Hiring a COO too early will result in them being underutilized, too late, and you'll be missing out on a lot of their benefits. So how do you know when the time is right? How do you know when to hire a COO? At the risk of giving an answer that I'm sure you've heard many times before, the right time to hire a COO really depends on the company. Operations are, obviously, unique to your company. dependent on your industry, workplace culture, and size. As such, it may be possible that you never need a COO or only need one in your early growth phase. An obvious sign regardless is that you, as a CEO, are overwhelmed with work and the quality of your day-to-day operations are suffering as a result. The main role of a Chief Operating Officer is for you to delegate your work onto them. So if you feel like you need to do that, then go for it. It's crucial that you never get too overwhelmed with work, on both a financial side and for your own personal mental health. Additionally, without a COO, you may be the only person in your company that has a holistic view of the business. It may be a good idea to have someone else to bounce ideas off that have a similar top-down perspective. Additionally, it can be easy to fantasize about the future of your company when you're the only one that's producing ideas and long-term strategies. A good COO will be pragmatic, providing an additional voice that is grounded in reality and the limitations of what can actually be accomplished within your company. If you're experiencing any of the issues above, or the benefits of a COO seem like they'd be incredibly beneficial to your company, it may be a good time to hire one. Fortunately, you don't have to dive into this head first. Many organizations are unsure about whether a permanent COO will be of use to their company, and so will try it out with temporary or fractional Chief Operating Officers. This, in effect, will be a trial of what your business will be like with another officer to delegate operations onto. So, if you're unsure, hire a temporary COO and see if that has a major impact on your company. If, after a few months, you believe that a permanent COO will be of great use to you, you can then confidently hire one permanently and integrate them fully into your company. The COO role can be very beneficial to any company, both big and small, but it ultimately depends on how your business is structured and how much responsibility you're comfortable delegating. Certainly, many process pain points can be solved with the appointment of a Chief Operating Officer, and with the option of a temporary or contract COO, the try-before-you-buy ability can really give your business a low-risk option to test the waters. If you're not sure your business needs a COO or would like to understand further how that role could help your business, consider speaking to a business consultant or professional mentor for guidance. That's all we have time for in today's video: why you should hire a Chief Operating Officer and when to do it. Like this video if you found it helpful, and for more content just like this, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Group website at scalinggrp.com.